India has become a nation where those wearing a saffron scarf to school are equated by leftists in this country to Nazis wearing a swastika or a Hakenkreuz. But wearing a hijab is considered a symbol of dignity, privacy, and freedom of expression. Indeed, no less than the Supreme Court Justice Dhulia today upheld what he termed is the secular right of a girl student to wear a hijab in a classroom. I don't understand. Do certain faiths have greater rights in this country? What's going on?
Good evening, Rahul, and good evening to my fellow panelists. We don't have Jay Sai here because let me go back to Sabrimala judgment, where the Supreme Court went against and allowed all women menstruating as well to visit Sabrimala, while at the same time being quiet about how the fact that some Muslim women cannot go enter the sanctum sanctorum of a mosque, where you have Catholic women that cannot be ordained as priests. So it is very clear when it comes to Hinduism, they want reforms, even though it is perceived discrimination, as was the case in Sabrimala. But when it comes to other religion, it covers behind a lamppost like a wet cat. That is clear. But if I can, just 30 seconds, I hope Himanshu Dhulia isn't related to Justice Sudhanshu Dhulia. But I can very well hear him saying on a lighter note, हिंदुस्तान में जब तक सुप्रीम कोर्ट है, ये साला लोग बनते रहेंगे.
तू समझा? हाँ. नहीं, तू समझा नहीं.
साला हिंदुस्तान में जब तक सलीमा है, लोग चूतिया बनते.
The judge says ban on hijab is an invasion of privacy. How bizarre! Is it a school pupil's right to wear anything and come to school? Is the state invading someone's privacy when the face or bodily features need to be checked for security reasons? By the way, Kerala government has banned wearing of hijab over SPC uniform, and Kerala Muslim Education Society, controlling 150 schools and madrasas, has banned niqab. So are communists and Muslims Hindutva Sanghis now? See, the judge says discipline is necessary but cannot be at the cost of freedom. This, I'm afraid, is Rahul Gandhi Jupiter velocity level of argument. What else is discipline at the cost of, if not freedom? Discipline by definition means curbing some freedom. Can a Jain student demand he come naked to school? Can NDA cadets say they will attend classes now in pajamas and nighties? Honestly, if this judge was in a Shark Tank episode, he'll be asked, "Bhai, tu kar kya raha hai?"
I'm quite confused. I don't know whether I should even, I have a child at home. Tomorrow she'll say, Dad, I want to wear, jeans to school. Now what am I supposed to say? And she'll say, Bhai, Justice Dhulia has said that you can. What's the big deal? You exercise your choice. Now what am I going to do? And Tehseen Poonawalla, let me bring that question to you. Now I want to ask you a simple question, Tehseen Poonawalla. Do you think tomorrow, if a young lady decides that she will not wear the hijab to a madrasa, for example, will that be okay? After all, she's exercising her choice. Would you think that that is fine?
Yes, it is absolutely fine, and please don't interrupt me. Not only is it fine, my mother who's a practicing Muslim, and let me just put one thing out for all your viewers to know. Islam is an extremely diverse religion. It's not a homogeneous religion. Inside the mosque, a woman can wear what she wants, dress how she wants, and nobody has a right to tell her what to do. In fact, in Kashmir, at the mosque in Kashmir, recently when I went with my wife for a holiday, and my wife's a Hindu, she was wearing pants inside a mosque, and nobody said.
You said that your own mother, never really was held back, and that this freedom is allowed inside the sanctum sanctorum even of mosques for women to wear whatever they want to. So then I want to ask you, if that is the case, then Justice Dhulia's argument goes out of the window. That means he was kind of fear-mongering, was he? When he says, fallout of hijab restriction would be that we would deny education to a girl child. Are we making the life of a girl better by denying her education because of a hijab? And he says this, so he's raising an apprehension that if we stop by diktat young girls from wearing the hijab to their classroom, they will lose out on an education. If it's so open, why would they? Now tomorrow, after the judgment, people will say, listen, your discipline can't be at the cost of my freedom. I have the freedom to do whatever I want to. Let me today grow my hair and show up there. I want to dress like, some rock star. I want to wear rhinestones like Elvis Presley. I want to have a quiff. You can do anything tomorrow. I'm sorry, but this is where we are going with this, viewers.
Absolutely.